Buying a home in America in 2026 is not as impossible as everyone is making it sound. I know that might be hard to believe right now, with mortgage rates still elevated, with home prices near record highs, with everyone around you saying, just wait, it'll get better. But here's the truth. Nobody on YouTube will say out loud, there are over 2,600 down payment assistance programs active in America right now, offering an average of $18,000 in grants that never have to be repaid. And most first-time home buyers in America never apply for a single one because nobody told them they existed. That's exactly the kind of thing this video is about. If you're starting from zero right now, no savings, no idea where to begin, no clue how the home buying process actually works, this is built for you. I'm walking you through every single step from zero all the way to keys in hand. And there's one strategy in particular, something buried deep in the real estate world that almost no first-time buyer knows about. It could cut your mortgage rate dramatically compared to what any bank will quote you today. We'll get there, but first, let's start from the very beginning. Step 1, and this is where most people get it wrong before they even start. Everyone opens Zillow first, browses listings, falls in love with houses they haven't even qualified for yet. Wrong move. Before any of that, there's one number. That controls everything, your credit score. Here's why it matters more than anything else. The difference between a 620 score and a 740 score on a $300,000 home can cost you over $80,000 in extra interest. Same house, same bank, just a different 3-digit number. That's $80,000 lost because of something most people never think to check. Go to annualcreditreport.com. Pull your free report. Know your number today. Everything that comes next depends on it. Now, once you know your score, the next question is how much house your life can actually handle. And what the bank says you can afford and what you should actually spend are two very different numbers. Step 2, and this one could save your entire financial life. Banks will approve you for more than you should ever spend. That's not generosity, that's their business model. So ignore the approval letter for a second. Here's the real number, the 28% rule. Your monthly housing payment should never exceed 28% of your gross monthly income. On a $60,000 salary, that's $1,400 a month, maximum. Calculate that number before you look at a single listing. That's your ceiling, not what the bank says, not what your agent suggests, that number. Because falling in love with a house you technically qualify for, but can't comfortably afford, is how people become house poor. Owning a home, that owns them back. Know your number first, then go shopping. Now, most people at this point think the down payment is what stops 20% saved or nothing. That's the belief. What I'm about to tell you next completely destroys that. Step 3, and this is the one that changes everything. The 20% down payment myth has kept more people out of home ownership in America than any other single belief. You do not need 20% down. You never did. FHA loans require just 3.5% down with a 580 credit score. Conventional loans, as little as 3%. VA and USDA loans, if you qualify, require zero, nothing, not a single dollar down. But here's the part that should actually stop you cold. There are over 2,600 down payment assistance programs active across America right now, offering an average of $18,000, most of it in grants, free money that never needs to be repaid. And the majority of first-time home buyers never apply for a single one, not because they don't qualify, because nobody told them these programs exist. Go to your state's housing finance agency website and search available grants before you save another dollar. Now, drop this in the comments. Did you know these programs existed before right now? Because I want to know how many people this just changed everything for. You've got your credit score, you've got your budget, you've got your down payment handled. Next, the one document that decides whether your offer even gets looked at. Step 4, and this distinction costs people their dream home every single day. Pre-qualification and pre-approval sound identical. They are not even close. Pre-qualification is a lender's guess based on what you tell them over the phone. No verification, no commitment, basically worthless in a competitive real estate market. Pre-approval is a full review. Your credit, your income, your assets, all verified with a real letter that sellers and agents actually take seriously. In 2026 housing market, making an offer without pre-approval is like showing up to an auction without money. Sellers won't even look at you. And here's what most people don't realize. Pre-approval takes 24 to 48 hours. It costs nothing. and it immediately puts you ahead of every buyer who skipped this step. Contact 2 or 3 lenders, compare their mortgage rates and terms, get pre-approved before you tour a single home, because the next step is where people make the most expensive mistakes of their entire home buying journey, and it has nothing to do with the price tag. This video has more important stuff you need to hear, so let's meet on Tuesday,